Good day, Tom Garriman. Quick response. Thanks for the comment. I appreciate it. It's difficult to understand sometimes if you're not a realtor how tied up you can get into spending money to try to make money. Knocking on the door is actually very effective. There are other ways as well. If you want to make money as a realtor, go to what is known as a busy bus stop and hand out your business card. Best way to do it. My concern with the budgeting, because I did it myself originally, was you get too tied into big elaborate plans, and next thing you know, you are spending more money than you should. More importantly, I feel, because if marketing's not working for you, you're going to realize I'm spending $1,000, $1,500 a month on these big elaborate mailers. It's not working. It's if you don't budget and you think you're doing all right, the problem you may have after having one of those really great years, you made $100,000, $150,000, $250,000 just by going out and shaking hands, giving out business cards. The end of the year comes, and you're busy, and you're busy, and some of the secondary paperwork gets put to the side because you're not worried about the administration. Next year, you have a great year. You're really doing well. You know, you're living the dream here. You're making $150,000 a year. Your tax rate is, I don't know, $40,000 out of that, 50, 60, whatever your taxes are supposed to be. You haven't filed. You didn't file in the first year. In the first year, let's say you owed 30, and then next year you owed 30, and the third year you suddenly file, and now you owe $90,000. You haven't budgeted. You didn't put money aside. You didn't realize this was coming because previously maybe you had a job where they automatically took the taxes off of your paycheck. So that's how a lot of people get themselves in trouble. I have heard at the water cooler and so on a lot of stories about realtors who were worth millions. Minor change in the market, they lose it all. Or later on in life, they're almost destitute because they didn't pay their taxes. And that's a big part of budgeting, to be aware of it, to pay it off. So I do appreciate the comment. I'm not trying to go on about, pay your taxes, but it is important because if you don't, they start charging you interest on it. And if you don't have the money put aside for it, $30,000, you've made 150, or whatever your taxes would be. Not that difficult if you plan for the first year. After 3 or 4 years, when you're looking at almost having to pay a year's salary, or rather a year's income, gross income, to pay that bill off, you're going to be in trouble. Thanks very much. Take care.